The only thing that can stop me is death, and even then, my music will live on forever. Can anybody tell me who made this bold statement and predicted the future with its truth? No? Let me bless you with information on one of the best to ever do it, Tupac Amor Shakur. First, we'll take a glimpse of Tupac's early life. Second, the success and accomplishments still going on today. And third, sadly, the tragic ending of life, but yet the legacy left behind, which echoes through speakers nationwide. Let me get you up to beat on when this legend was born, shine light on his upbringing from the East Coast streets to the California love he experienced later on in life, and his talents that started as early as high school. Alik Banks of Rock the Bells writes, on June 16th, 1971, Afeni gave birth to a son, Lassane Parish Crooks, in East Harlem. When he was 1 year old, she renamed him Tupac Amor Shakur. Tupac expressed in his music the absence of his father, but wrote the certified three-time platinum song, Dear Mama, where he paints the picture of poverty growing up and mom's battle with crack cocaine, yet giving her praise, referring to her as the Black Queen. Best said in his own words from Tupac Legacy. Though East Coast born, I'm West Coast raised. Born in East Harlem, New York, 1971, Baltimore for his early school days, closer to the West Coast in Marin City, California, and even touching down in our own San Fernando Valley in 1991 and throughout Los Angeles up to 1996. Though forced to move a lot, I quote him, I love my childhood. Even though it was bad, I love it. I feel as if it taught me so much, nothing can phase me. Nothing in the world can surprise me. It might set me back, but only momentarily can it set me back. A great attitude to have towards life, if you ask me. Growing up in the early signs of greatness were there. He transferred to the Baltimore School of Arts in the 10th grade, where he studied acting, poetry, jazz, and ballet. He performed in Shakespeare plays depicting timeless themes and as the Mouse King role in the Nutcracker Ballet. Only scratching the surface of this talented artist's beginnings, we'll now look at the many pinnacles of success Tupac reached in this short lifespan. With only a 5 year music recording career, 75 million records sold worldwide, appearances on the big screen, and even his name on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, I can only imagine what these numbers would have looked like if his life was not cut short. On April 7th, 2017, Tupac was inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Alan Knight of the Rock Hall. Tonight, his enormous impact on the global culture is being recognized as he becomes the first solo rapper ever inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Not only millions of records sold worldwide, but his talents taken to the big screen. Complex Magazine, September 13th, 2016. There is certainly enough material on which to judge the music career of Tupac Amor Shakur. The same cannot be said about his career as an actor. However, even though three movies he starred in were released after he passed away 20 years ago today. Not only in Baltimore did he take his skills to the stage, but also at the Apollo at the age of 12. It's clear we'll never know if he reached his full potential as an actor, but starring in at least 16 movies, that was a great start. Los Angeles' own radio celebrity, Big Boy was the MC at the honoring of the 2,758th star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, June 7th, 2023, on Hollywood Boulevard. Tupac Shakur was a rapper, art actor, activist, poet, and revolutionary. This iconic artist has continued to be part of the zeitgeist for decades after his passing and will continue to be an important culture figure for many years to come. Anna Martinez of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce. Some great accomplishments from an iconic individual, sadly, some he wasn't alive to accept. We'll look now at the tragic death also the legacy left behind. Unfortunately, Tupac's life was cut short. Let's take a look at where and when we lost one of hip hop's pioneers, his final words, and the Tupac we remember today. East Flamingo Road and Colville Lane at a red light September 7th, 1996 at 11:15 p.m. 4 of 14 shots hit Mr. Shakur. Pronounced dead 6 days later at the University of Medical Center, CNN's Ryan Reeves Friday, May 23rd, reveals Tupac's final words. He looked at me. He took a deep breath to get the words out. And he opened his mouth, says Chris Carroll, a retired sergeant with the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. And then the words came out. Fuck you. All the thug life Tupac lived at its finest. 20 years later, celebrated figure all around the world, Tupac's legacy lives as one of the most impacting and important figures in music we've seen in the past 25 years. We learned when a legend was born, some of the journey he took from the east to the west coast, and the many accomplishments while here and some after life. Sadly, when and where and how he was taken too soon. Yet his legacy strives on years later. While easy to inform you on how truly talented Mr. Shakur was, I'll leave you with this quote. No matter what people say about me, my music doesn't glorify my image. My music is spiritual. When you listen to it, it's all about emotion. I tell my innermost, darkest secrets. The outspoken Tupac Shakur.